Hello everybody, it is Christine. It is time for Stamp and Stencil Saturday. I think that's what this is called, Stamp and Stencil Savvy. But it's on Saturday, so I'm going to call it Saturday as well. What I have this month's thing is to stamp a pattern, repeat or whatever, background. So I pulled out this really old Stampin' Up set, Beyond the Basics. It's just a set of little background stamps. You can use these over and over. Now, the tricky part with these kinds like this is I can't see because they're wood. So that may be tricky, and that's okay. The other thing I pulled out it's from January 25 from my Scrap Room Flavors of the Month, and it was Beautiful Junk by Photoplay. And I pulled that out. This is all I have left. One sheet like this, and this little torn piece here, and then 2 pieces of cardstock. And then I had like 2 pieces of ephemera. So I'll have to get into my stash just because. But the reason I picked it is because I have this photo of my daughter, and she's meeting a cow. It's a neighbor's cow, and it's just kind of cute. And I thought it was kind of cute because it says hello, and we got hey friends. So I think I can make those work. And then I thought, what I might do, this is textured cardstock. It is basil. I may flip it over because I do find that stamps work a little better on the non-textured side. So I'll probably put this aside. And I will use this, and I'm thinking what I may do is I'm going to cut where I can have this and come onto the side, and then I'll cut this out, and then we'll see what I go do from there. And then I'll maybe background stamp over here. I've got this mowed lawn. I need to check and see. Actually, let me do this. I'm going to see what color it is, because I know the circle I have is this, and that looks pretty good. Let's make sure. Yeah, that'll be fine. So that is my plan for the moment. I will mount this probably maybe on white cardstock. Also, maybe this pretty floral. All right, so let me do my initial cuts here, and I'll be back on. Oh my gosh, you guys, I completely forgot because I set it aside. I have these tags. That was the other thing I was going to do, was cut these tags out and put them along the side here as well. So I may do this short one so I don't waste long ones. I can't believe I almost forgot that. That was the other thing. I set it over here. Okay, let me get going. Okay, I have trimmed that green paper to the right width there, but I decided to go ahead and tear it. And then I'm going to grab my stamp in just a second. Oh, I've also fussy cut those tags out and punched a little hole with my crocodile. So I've got my little paper here ready to go, and I'm trying to figure out now, okay, where does my stamp, how far over do I need to go? And I'm just going to start stamping. This does take me a minute. I think I kind of rotate the stamp here and there so the hearts go like different directions and stuff. I think after I do this, you can't tell it was a square stamp. They kind of, touch each other here or there. So it looks okay. It's a decent background. Now I'm wondering if I should have added a few more little things, but I didn't. I just stamped. Oh, shoot. I just thought about it. I didn't add the stencil. Dang it. Every month, I have to remind myself really strongly, don't forget the stencil, because our prompt will just offer usually one or the other kind of idea. Darn it. Oh, well, it's okay. We forgot the stencil this month. But I'm going to go ahead and finish my background stamp here. This is where my green paper is going to go. I'm just going to put the tear tape on the left side. You guys, I really am excited for my ATG to show up tomorrow. Really excited. I'll put my tear tape, and I'm leaving that undone on the other side because I'm going to tuck the tags in. So I don't want to glue that down until I get the tags in there. And I'm going to kind of make them different heights or whatever as they poke out. You'll see that in just a second. I like the little designs on them, actually. They're really pretty. I think this went really well with the picture. I kind of have a funny angle. I don't know if it's because I zoomed out or something. My daughter, the angle's kind of funny with the... the other funny thing is I tried to search for cow. I was trying to find the date for this. And I went into my phone, I typed cow. It didn't find this picture. So I don't know if it's because his little nose is covered. Actually, it's a she, I think. Her little nose is covered. I don't know. It's kind of funny. It didn't pop up. I'm also going to cut out this little, piece of journaling spot. And you guys, I messed it up. I have to cover some stuff up. You don't see it in the... I write on there after I turn the camera off the first time. During the slowdown, you'll see what I did. But I could spell things wrong, and I just scribbled, and it looked awful. So I had to rewrite it, and I had to cover up my scribbles. So, oh well. I'm going to mat the photo on white cardstock, and then I'm going to mat it again on that floral. That's that kind of torn piece there, the last little scrap of that. And actually, I do pretty good. The only thing I have left of this collection when I'm done is this kind of floral scrap that's left over and the longer tags. So I'm definitely going to put the longer tags. I have another like junk journal collection from Photoplay. I'm going to stick in there with those because they go together pretty good. My lighting is so weird, you guys. I don't even know why. Like it just, I don't know if my camera wasn't picking up right. It is getting later in the afternoon. So I think my sunlight, I don't have a lot of natural light coming in, but there is some. And I think my camera was acting really funny because I'm looking through this and I'm like, the lighting is just really strange. I get a lot of shadows. I do scuff the edges of the photo mat there. I don't think I scuff anything else, actually, now that I'm looking at the layout. I did go through and pull out some stash stuff. Not a lot, but there was like a rainbow that I had, a little chipboard rainbow. I have found like a little round, kind of brownish circle with a green line on it. I found this little die cut that says Wow Moment. I had previously cut that out of a wood grain, and it was in my stash. And then I find there's a little wood frame looking thing. It looks almost like a little cross stitch deal. It says Hello Friend. I'm going to use that. And these two pieces here are going to hang down behind the circle in a second. I'm going to rebuild these clusters. I actually kind of shifted around. I couldn't decide because she's kind of looking down at the cow. I thought, does this need to be at the top? So I tried the photo at the top, just fastened, no gluing obviously, and decided, nope, that don't look right. This rainbow has to be at the top. So I reorganized myself again. And I'm going to put, I also found some little stickers, little round flower stickers I'll stick in here too. This little thing here, I'm not a fan, y'all. Sorry, not a fan. I won't be buying this again. That little, what is that, by the way? It is a glue dots. I like glue dots. I do. I don't like them on a roller. For whatever reason, I usually buy them and they come on a roll in a little box, and I use those pretty well. This one here where you have to roll it out, I don't do as well. Not a fan. I'm going to reorganize this just a tad here. That Wow Moment's going to come up onto the circle, and I will put that up on foam, believe it or not. I have teeny little mini foam dots that I'm going to use. This is where I'm struggling with this darn roller, y'all. It just does not want to do what I want it to do. So I'm going to tuck that up underneath there. Have I glued the photo down there? I don't remember. It's going to go at the bottom, obviously. And I think I've even still got that little Hello Friend kind of sitting there, but that's not where that ends up either. I'm going to organize these up underneath there. They could have had a string come through them, but I decided against that because I'm going to put string through the, well, you see the string through the tags over there. I've actually even glued that down. So my Wow Moment, like I said, I don't remember now if I put the foam up underneath it. I will put foam there. So the photo, just real quickly, so my daughter, like I said, she was kind of meeting this cow. This actually was a lady in town, and I say in town, it's not in town, it's local to us, but it's a couple miles away, but this is a small town, y'all, so I guess it kind of is in town, but not. And she has a little bit of acreage, and she, this lady is actually the dress alterations person. So she did Brooke's, her reception dress, that's what it was. Her wedding dress didn't require any alteration, thankfully. Just her reception dress. So she did her reception dress, and we had gone over to her house, and she's actually a local seamstress. She does a really great job. And, oh, here's where I'm adding some little pearls, y'all. So I've stuck the little round flower stickers down. You can kind of see those around. And I'm just decided to add some little pearls. I had those in my stash on my desk here. So I'm just adding a bunch of little pearls. They're so tiny, and they add just a little bit of shine, and I think they're pretty. So I'm going to add those, and then after that, I think, honestly, other than the journaling. So I think I'll do the journaling next. And that's where I kind of boogered up and fix it. And so in the slowdown, you're going to see I added a little, I don't know, little banner looking thing that says, "Hey friend." And it's kind of covering up my booger. It's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. But I just put Brooke met a cow at the neighbor's house. And that is the layout, you guys. And of course, I forgot the stencil. So it's half of the Stamp and Stencil Savvy. It's the stamp part. So you guys make sure you check out the playlist below, because I'm sure other people will remember to do their stencil, and you can check out what they do with their background stamps. And, you know, do the like and subscribe and show everybody some love. And we will see you next time. Bye.